Good morning. It is still morning, isn't it? Ah, close enough. It's about 11:30 in the morning where I am. So that's still technically anti-meridian, so we're good. We're good. Where is the meridian? Hi, I'm Jim, and we are playing Cities Skylines. This is just a number of days after I have played last. I think I played last on Saturday? Maybe? I have forgotten. Hi. Hi. We are waiting to see with bated breath if we address the buses today. Actually, I think we did well with the buses last time. We finished them off in one way or another. Let us see what happens. Weather effects. Fog obscures the sun, lowering solar power plants' electricity production. Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, like, I knew that in real life, but I didn't know that that was a factor in the game. I kind of figured that was a thing that happens in real life. So it makes sense that it happens also in the game. Methinks. Okay. And now, things. How close are we, I wonder, to our next goal of number of humans? Global happiness! I didn't realize that this was global happiness. That implies greater responsibility than I ever thought I would have or ever want. You're responsible for the happiness of all people everywhere. Good luck. So we are actually very close to our next goal of capital city, which is nice. So we'll look at that when that pops up suddenly and terrifies us. We have some needs we want to take care of. Medium demands right now. They're no high demands, but we're probably going to want to start preparing new neighborhoods if need be. I mean, even new industry is wanted, so we should probably prepare to fill out the rest of that farmland. I see need for industry has finally started kicking up again, which is it's interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, because just for a very long time, the need for industry just hung there at nothing for quite a while until finally, within the last couple times we did this, within the last couple times we did this, it became needed. What is the problem? Not enough customers. We need more people. Not enough customers! Really, this place is really not operating. The Tea and Biscuits Cafe. Perhaps it is because it is next to a bus station? And not a lot of people come down here. I don't think that's too bad a place for a thing, though, so we can figure that out. If we tried to snake a very small street through here, the world would end. But I could put a bicycle path. Let's not worry about that just yet. We'll forget about it until much, much later. And then we'll suddenly remember and put bicycle paths all over the place. Okay. So we are looking. I think cafe next to the bus station would be making lots of money. Yeah, so would I, you know? It's a thing that one figures would happen. I can put more commercial in here. This is kind of built for it. It would be the default type for this area. This zone. Which is should be leisure. This should have a leisure specialization. I can see the mask here, even if I cannot see it here. There it is. There is the mask. So we can make more leisure buildings happen spontaneously out here. But I do want more humanity to happen. Let me look and see What is that? That is a university. I could put people here. I could put actual people here if I so desired. I've been kind of avoiding putting people along this road because it felt to me as though this needed to be a sort of a direct channel from here to here without much stopping. But mayhap. You are on a bicycle. That is good. Mayhap we can do some housing up in here. Is that what I want to look at next? Housing? Oh, it's either that or I stall some more and build a zoo. Perhaps we shall go ahead and tackle the housing situation. I'm just going to keep calling it housing for no apparent reason. Can I build a path that goes through here? Is that a thing people do? Can I do that without displacing humans? And the answer is, well, yes, actually, because I can build it off of here. It's not going to be as direct, but people might use it. Let me see what I can do with this. So I want to build a really weird little street back here. Which, admittedly, I could do. I'm curious now about building weird little streets. I've got the game saved relatively recently. So if I were to build a weird little street, demolishing these two places, because of course that would be the consequence. It kind of goes out this way and underneath, right? Why is there a slope? I'm going across the ground. I am going across the ground, sir. How dare you? I shall turn off snapping just for that. For this grave offense. Ah, there we go. It's a little weird. We're gonna have to have a kind of a sudden turn this way and not be able to do certain things. But that's okay. It'll be alright. Everything will be fine. All shall be well. Is this a terrible idea? Why, of course it is. This is a terrifying intersection. Let me check something. I mean, we're just going to leave this as a light, right? I mean, this seems to be the most sensible way to handle this particular intersection. Because people will be turning right and left anyway. What do we have here? Let's look. Is it scary? I mean, it's a light. It's another stop, so this might gum up traffic a bit. Make that new Lafayette a one-way street. I guess we could do that if we want. It's like, you can only go this way! Which I guess isn't terrible, because they can always loop back around here if they want to do that. But can it be a one-way... But can you... Can it be a one-way street that also has a bicycle path? That is the question. It can have grass. It can be asymmetrical 3-lane. Also, it is access to the bus depot. It does give access to the bus depot. Which gives me another idea, but I will stare at that in a moment. This is the why are we building such a strange neighborhood situation now. You know, that stop will become even worse with bus traffic turning to the depot. Ah. Yeah. Ah. I have a stranger idea. Actually. Is that better? You feel better now? Does that hurt less? Just make a cul-de-sac. Right by the crematorium. I'm having a thought actually about the crematorium. Yes, I'm glad that feels better. That's good. Because we could just do that, which still that's an intersection, but it's perhaps slightly less terrifying. As we attempt desperately to find ways to cram more houses in here. And you know, actually, I want to go ahead and do a thing that just mostly is aesthetic, but perhaps will be helpful to some degree for people. You have a little path connecting them, so they can go to the bus depot that way as well. Assuming this actually works. I don't know if that has to be like get close to the front for that to happen. I don't know. The people might walk along it, and this will happen. Okay, now the trick here with this in particular, the software development studio being there, is that that probably produces noise. Does it? Yes, of course it does. So it's going to be very limited, the amount of housing we can put here, but I also feel as though I can throw down some trees to help at least somewhat. Okay. Trees. More small beaches? I mean, they're everywhere. That might help somewhat. We may as well also just sort of pepper this area with them so that we can not have to be quite as concerned about the commercialism leaking through. The noise! Okay. Actually, these are what? These are... That's a residence. That's a residence. I didn't even have to put those trees there. I probably don't even have to delete the trees. This, however, is... Yeah, that's an office, so that's different. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to put... I don't want to put anything too close to the noise wall here. I mean, there's already a bunch of noise happening. That's going to be an issue. So putting residents up here is probably not a great idea in any case. Really, at best, this will net me perhaps only the tiniest amount more in the way of this. Because then we get up here and it's just going to get... People are just going to start getting sick if we get too close to it. But they wanted to live somewhere cheap, so there we go. Anyway. Trying to figure out if I want to try something out here. In this little area. I want to just stuff things with... Why are we doing this, Jim? I don't know. So that's going to help a tiny bit as far as the residences go, but not a lot. Because now it's just... I don't know what I want to do with this part. I'm just going to leave it for now. And leave that open. It is weird. You put things too close to other things, and there are issues. So I guess I can go ahead and just start putting buildings down up along this way. I was going to do low-density housing, I think. Out this way to create some sort of thing not unlike a neighborhood. A thing not unlike a neighborhood. But I have to be careful the closer we get, once again, because... Oh, the noise! We can put them up, I think, as far as this before I start to worry. But they must have customers, don't you understand? Okay. And then I think I was going to build another neighborhood out here. I'm not going to worry about getting that ore. I think we're fine. I've decided it's okay. I don't have to pursue every resource. Ah, there it is. Ah, the cafe failed. Its crumpets are no more. Almost 5-star hotel right next to the bus station. That's a good location for it. Okay. How are we doing? Are people using the marina? A few. A pasta restaurant. Yeah. And I think we have people. Or, you know, we have people. We have people cycling in. Cycling alongside their dog. Yes. Because the city only has one dog. The city only has this one dog, and it is shared amongst the entire populace. You will see it. It's the same dog. Many times. My theory is there's some sort of temporal instability going on, and that is what is causing the multi-dog situation. Anyway. Also, this is clean, so I can probably start... If I want to put houses down this way, I could. Though mostly what I'm going to put down here are lumberjacks, but that will be later. The lumber industry shall go there. Also, I mean, our need is creeping back down low again, actually, so what I just did might be enough for now. How is the park? Is the park doing well? Actually, also, I'm going to turn the day-night cycle on for a little while. And that's not the control to do it. If I haven't done so already. No, it's on. Okay, good. It remembered. And this deck that people are using. That's awesome. Actual humans are going out and staring into space. That's excellent. Good, good. That's what we intended it for. Staring. Intense staring. Anyway. We have our lean-to shelter out here that... Whoa. Someone's using, but it's very awkward. I didn't realize the elevation situation there. You have some tables. You have some people just sort of hanging out. If I want to see them move, I should probably do that. There we go. Cool. It's actually seeing use. That's good. We have little towers. People are hanging out by. Hi, Alyssa. Hi. The walking tours are so healthy. I love them. Do we have walking tours? We should probably get a walking tour. Never really did any of that. People hanging out and relaxing in this area with cabins that we threw in here. Camping. Is anyone going up the dangerous trail? The trail we intended to be more dangerous than it in fact is. Nope. The lonely lean-to sits there. Anyone in the observation tower? People just don't like the side trail. I'm just going to put a walking tour through there. Then they'll have to go through there. I wonder if that's how that works. It might be. Should probably do something. But anyway. Right, yes, stuff. How's our amusement park doing? People are coming in, making use of it, that's good. How close are we to the next bit? Very close, I think. We just need another... less than 40 visitors, and we're good. Okay. I've lost all perspective. Okay. You never knew biking was so much fun. I'm gonna go ahead and plonk down more commercial. Do I want high density or low density down here? This is a good question. Buy these things, fountain and thing. Do I want tall buildings or less tall buildings? I do not know. I'll go high density. I'll go high density out here and then low density closer to the rest of everything, if that makes any degree of sense. Over by the Opera House here. Wait. Oh no, that's the Opera House. That is the Expo Center. These strangely shaped buildings. I will put in some low-density commercial over here. So that we may have that. And this I'm leaving by itself. I see we have needs rising again. Medium demand for industry or offices. I'll have to think about that. Night! Fireworks? Yes! They're doing fireworks. You're doing fireworks in Franklin Pavilion. Ah! Franklin Pavilion has reached level 2. The following buildings have been unlocked. Rotating teacups and a piggy train. Alright. Teacups are now available. And they are celebrating. Carousel. Carousel. Yes. We can have teacups now. So, as we expand this into something... How big are the teacups, I wonder? I wonder. We have a sort of bigger fairground out here. Teacups? Cafe. Restrooms. Souvenir shop. I did put restrooms down. Those are the restrooms. Okay. Game booth. Carousel. Rotating teacups. A small carousel ride consisting of rotating giant teacups with seats. Okay, this isn't too big, so I can put this wherever I want. Anywhere I want. How does this look for human traffic going? No, that's a terrible way to put that. Yeah, how is the human trafficking ring going on here? No, Jim, no. For foot traffic, person traffic. Just put it down here. Let's just put it down here. Here, have some teacups. Have some giant rotating teacups. Tea, please. Yes, see, there we go. And there we have it. People in teacups. It's something of a metaphor, really, for the circular nature of existence. Sometimes you just sort of think about how you have the same routine when you make a cup of tea every night. Yeah. Alright. What's this? The piggy train. A fun little piggy train for the kids and those who prefer slower rides that move closer to the ground level. I mean, sure. We can have one of those. Let's put it way out here for no apparent reason. Okay. That looks cool. Locally organically grown carrots and eggs. Yes, yes. Excellent. Okay. What do we need? We need housing and soon industry or offices. Which is very difficult to build at night. Okay. So peoples, good. We had another place go out of business. Couple places. I tried to give them a more direct line to people, but it's just not happening. I think I'm just gonna have to put houses like in the middle of this place so that they'll have a pod of customers. How long do we have to wait for working water pipes? Wait, where? Down here? Do you not have water? You do not have water. Okay. Let us see about getting you some water. If you're very good, we might get you some water. We might magnanimously allow you to have water. See, we are generous, are we not? Let's see, are there fires going? A few. The fire at that lean-to is lit. Whether there are people in it or inside or not, I have no idea. Sort of neat looking at the campground at night. Those same people are still sitting there. I'm pretty sure those are the same people that were there last time. Right here. These cabins. Nice. Yee! Lights! Lights everywhere. Okay, let me see if I can figure out. Yeah, that's skilled, educated workers. That's their problem. Well, hopefully things will catch up. Yeah, I do need to make sure they've got enough adequate everythings. Every time you build a new neighborhood, that's what you got to figure out. New energy meters encourage citizens to conserve electricity. Yes, of course they do. And we've got all this out here that we can look toward. Ultimately. But, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm doing something. We're gonna probably need more housing soon. But there was something I wanted to look at. Tours! Yes. Do I dare look at the traffic? I probably shouldn't. But I'm going to anyway. Not horrible. It's at 82%, which I think is pretty good. You got kind of a pinch point here. This is over by the thing, yeah, where we go from this district to this district. Which is understandable. Especially now that we've got this road going in. Why is there a bus on this road? This is a new... No, it's the same road. Never mind. We're good. This is coming from this district to this district. You know, I might want to make this road a little wider. Possibly. Although there's not really... There's nothing really bad along it. It's mostly just... folks getting backed up over here. Where are they headed? You have to stop every little bit, and then, huh. Are you waiting to turn left from that lane? Is that what's happening? That might be what's happening. It might be a good idea to move, yeah. I didn't see where he went. I didn't look. I wasn't being careful enough. Alright. So, I mean, it could be a good idea to broaden this road out a little bit if we've got folks that want to, head any particular direction. This might be a good place, a good spot, if it fits, for our asymmetrical 3-lane road. Is this a good idea? I have no idea. Let's save the game. Just in case this is a terrible idea. Let's see. Are we ever going to put in these walking tours you were talking about a moment ago? Perhaps. I was distracted. Close your access tabs. Okay, look. We're gonna have a little chat about this tab thing because there's this thing called ADHD, and it's absolutely necessary sometimes for me, the way I organize things, to have a bunch of tabs open, because otherwise they will never be open again. I don't care, and if I put it in a file, I save that file, I will close the file, and then they will never be opened again, because then it'll be even harder to get them open again, because there will be a list sitting somewhere on a file that I will never look at. It is a thing that has to happen. The tabs are a necessary evil. What I would prefer to have is greater control over how Windows reboots itself. They tell you that there's a setting you can use to reboot it, but it is a lie. It doesn't work. Want to know what my computer did last night? Same damn thing. It is unfortunate. Windows 11 is coming, yeah. Windows 11 is always coming. Okay, that's the wrong direction. That was not the way I wanted those to be situated. I'm sure there's a way to tell it which side you want the 3 lanes to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it back into what it was a moment ago and then see if I can figure out... That isn't what it was a moment ago. What? What is that? I think. Yeah. Okay. And they're confused as they try desperately. I'm working on it. I'm trying to make it so that I have the asymmetrical road going in this way. Also, hello people joining us. Let's see. So, like, do I have to have it facing a certain way to make this what I want it to be? That is not what I want it to be. Maybe it just sort of guessed. Just imagining these road crews coming out, changing the road back and forth and back and forth. Let me try something. Nope. Why are they pointing them that way? I want them pointed the other way. Damn them. This is one of those things where it's like, how do you get asymmetrical 2-lane roads to point in the direction you want them to? Is, I think, I check real quick. You know, whenever I do this, I only check for a few seconds until I get bored, and then I return back here. City of the Skylines. How to get asymmetrical roads pointed the right way, or whatever the proper. Nope, just getting a bunch of results about mods here. How do you change the direction of one way? You can simply use the upgrade tool with any road selected, then just press the right mouse button on the one-way road which you want to change the direction of, and you are done. Let me see if that works for the asymmetrical road as well. It might. Alright. Let's give this a shot. Ah! Excellent. Okay. That's how that works. Let's see, how far down do we want to make this happen? At least to this intersection, I think. Okay. Okay, good. Now we've got 2 lanes headed this way. I'm going to see if that helps fix things over here. And I realize that when I'm at 82%, I'm really just sort of nitpicking here, but I figure it might help. See there? Okay. Alright. That feels like it might be a better flow. I mean, of course, they haven't hit the light yet, but that feels better. It makes me feel better, which I think that's really the point of this whole exercise. Ah, yes, good. Now all the stress is going over here. Good. I feel like this is mostly an exercise in redistributing stress. But average flow is up to 84%. Okay, this sounds nightmarish with this doubling up. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Fixed that. Okay. I have things I do with the soundtrack sometimes, too. Make things seem a certain way when they are not. Sounds disturbingly like real life. I know, like it's all coming together in terrible ways. I did not expect this. Okay, so I think that's helping. I think that's definitely helping. It's not perfect, but it's better. Redistributing stress. Oh yeah, that's what life is all about, really. Stress can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be redistributed. Yeah, no, it's still kind of... This road is still not doing too great. I think that helped. Turning it into but it didn't help as much as one would like. And we're back down to 81%, so... Yeah. We do this for fun? I know. What the hell is wrong with us? So, like, the only other alternatives might involve widening this road. Making this more 4-lane-ish. I'd have to move the, university here. But that's, you know, that's nothing new. It wouldn't be too terrible. Again, I don't know how much that would help. Because what we've got now is, you know, a slightly better turn lane, and so that was good. Actually, no, it wouldn't change a damn thing, would it? If I made this 4-lane, because it's still 2 lanes one side, 2 lanes the other, and that's, you know, like it's like these, so that's not going to affect anything. So it's only if I made it like 6-lane that would even begin to happen. Which is unfortunate. So the only other trick I can think to do isn't great. But let me take a look here. I can, instead of having a light here, I could just put a stop sign here. Or I can put stop signs. And see if that does anything. This is a terrible idea. Because now it'll just get jammed up this way. As we redistribute the stress. I feel as though I'm just doing too much tinkering now, and I should get back to what I was doing. It's daytime, I should build. Alright. So we have a couple options of things we may want to do if we want to increase our residential. Look at the walking paths before you forget again, Jim. Okay, I will do that. Walking paths? Walking tours. Okay, so... tours. So apparently there are high appeal spots. Walking tours, sightseeing bus tours, balloon tours. We do need to throw down a balloon tour somewhere. I can just put that wherever I want. That's just a thing you can put in the city, and it'll be fine. Oh. Why don't we do that? See, this is a hot air balloon tour. The hot air balloon tours service stores and maintains hot air balloons and organizes hot air balloon tours over the city. Tours with a high appeal value around the starting point are more popular. Okay. Where do we have the most appeal clustered? It's either going to be probably... It's going to be one of these parks. Or it will be like around the stadium. Yeah. Or we could just throw 3 of them down and just let them fight each other. That would be great. You know, I can't put it in here because this is inside the park. Just throw it down on the edge of town here. It'd be nice if I could cram it in here somewhere, but I know that that's going to be a fool's errand. Wait. Did it turn green for just a split second? I could put it right there. I could put it right there. Sure. Look at that. It's just enough clearance on that road. Okay, that is something. What? I have no idea, but it's something. There we go. Hot air balloon tours. You can go over the stadium. It'll be fun. Excellent. And I suppose I could plonk down a couple more just for the sake of, because this is... If I do what I'm planning to do with this area, there will be, more reason for it. Put it here where there is pollution. Okay, who is having trouble with noise? This is someone in a business district. I'm sorry, there is no solution. Now we can put another balloon here somewhere. We may have to change the park barrier situation. If we want to do that. Kind of enclose the park more like that and then put other stuff up here. But it's a thing we could do. If we want to go that way. There's not as much to see over here. Well, there's some stuff. I mean, yeah, we could do more of that if we really want to. I don't see why not. So that way they can just kind of take a look at the park here, and then there are a couple of other spots that are apparently tourism worthy. Head over the farmland, that's neat. Walking tours, though, is a good question. How does one have a walking tour? Sightseeing bus depot. Walking tour point of interest. Place points of interest to create a walking tour. Tours going through areas with high appeal attract more tourists. The points of interest must form a circular line. Okay. So we could have a tour through the tourism district if we wanted to, the tourism and the arts and leisure district. Distorakta. I don't know how far to walk people should worry about. Yeah. Oh, getting sick? Are we getting sick? Let's take a look. Is that a noise situation? Yeah, that's probably a noise situation. Okay. So, okay. We know what my solution to that is. You're getting sick? Move out. But that said, let me look and see where the noise spillage goes and sort of figure it out from there. It's mostly across this street. I don't have really much I can use as a sound barrier here. But we must protect them. So either I could put some commercial down there, or we can just, you know, not worry about it. I'll try commercial. I'll sort of go from... Ah! It's crossing the river! That's cool. Ah, cool. You got the balloons just sort of drifting around doing their thing. Nice, nice. Okay. So, back to this walking tour question. So, points of interest. Let me go ahead and actually wait. Where is it? There. Alright, so points of interest. Yeah. We can make one through the park and have, you know, a little sort of circuit through here. That strikes me as something of a point of interest, but nothing too much. So we could do that. Let me see what we have over here. I mean, this is kind of more the obvious, you know. Let's walk through this district. This is kind of a biggie. And they've got stuff over here, too. We could do a tour through here if we really wanted to. Here would be a kind of redundant. There's nowhere much to walk. Yeah. This park is pretty much just saturated in its own deal. I mean, we'll do a walking tour around this little loop. Let's not do that. Kent Gardens. I don't feel as though Kent Gardens is big enough for me to warrant a walking tour through it. This is. I knew when I picked these spaces for this map. I knew when I made that big freaking nature preserve that would be probably the major deal as far as all this goes, and that everything else would be a little smaller. I felt that would be the case. One could always, I suspect, build a bigger thing like out here somewhere or out here somewhere, but I kind of want to do other stuff with this city. This is more me wanting to develop the city outward more than anything else. So I'll set one for these districts, and I'll set one for the park and for the nature reserve, and then we'll sort of see from there. I think that's what we'll do. Okay. I wonder if I should do this separately for Pine Park and Elm. Or Pine and Elm. I think I should. So, because we don't want to wear them out. Okay. So we're going to create a thing where we go from here, where we have the stadium, and they walk through, and they see the many lovely things, like the skate park. Which way is the skate park facing? This way? Is this how you get at the skate park? And then like around up to here if we want to give them access to the restaurant pier, which for some reason is the major draw. And then back around to the stadium, I suppose. Not as much to see on the way back from this little pier, though. So we must be careful. Yeah. If I put like another point of interest in here, then maybe it would be worth it, but tricky this. Because it must be a circle. And getting from here to here is less easy. Although, footpaths. Yes. Walking tours in the midst of a city are a little harder to pull off. Let me think about this. Yes. Okay. Just make some little ones. Let's see kind of how we do this, right? Because in order to visit each place, you have to have access to each place, right? That might help. We're trying to get from the fantastic fountain by the Opera House over to this stadium, over to the Expo Center, which faces where? How does one get into the Expo Center? Is it this street? It's this street. Okay. So there is a point where we have to cross the street, but yeah, and then I don't want to, I mean, the other one's the boat museum, but it's a little too far away, so I think what we're going to do Yeah. For this. Let's try this. And we can have interlocking walking tours if we really want. But, let me see here. Can we build a thing that goes from the one to the other? I think we can. Yeah, like an elevated footpath landscaping tool might help here. I'm gonna do just a simple footpath right now, and then I just sort of want to see where things lead. It goes from this park out to here. I can't build a little bridge, so so that's not going to be doable, but unless I want to knock out a building. Let's just see how this plays. This might be a bit too far to walk. I don't know. How far is too far? We can walk along this footpath, I think. But for some reason that I cannot fathom, it's not actually connecting. Let me try adding to it. Let's see if that does anything. Or, in fact, let me just adjust it here. Have a slightly more direct thingy there. Aha! Right, because crossing the street. So that's a tour that involves a long detour out to see this other thing. So we just do this, right? We have 3 stops. This is a very simple little tour. I know not how helpful. But you can get around, you know, it's just, you walk around, you do things. This one is more complex. Now we could... Let me look again over here. We could do a thing for these that might incorporate these 3 buildings. If we really want to put some work in here. I'm thinking of a bridge. I am imagining a bridge. Yeah. We go ahead and do that. Yeah. Or we could send it underground and back up if we really wanted to do that. Slope too steep. Okay. Let's make this a little more flexible here. And he comes out here. And then that. Okay. We'll see if that helps. It is interesting when you actually sit down to work out what sort of thing to do with your footpath. So we're kind of going to want a thing where they can visit the stadium, right? But then at least see the stadium. And then come across to these areas. This is a tropical garden. That is the software development studio. So like they come back, they see this, and I think this is easy enough. They just cross the street. Cross the street back this way. You know, stop off at the balloon rides if they want to. And then head back. And I see what you're thinking here, he says to himself. The the only odd thing I'm also looking at is that I kind of would want them to be able to go past the station like this. So maybe the answer here is getting a... I mean, they can always come up and cross the street. That's not too big a deal. And plonking anything right next to the station next to the stadium on this side would be a little weird. But I kind of felt like it would be interesting if we have a way through there, right? It's like something that would just come up and... Huh. Okay, here's a weird idea. This is always where things go horribly, horribly wrong. Okay. Let's see. Wait a minute. There we go. And to drift it a wee bit more. Yeah, there may be slope issues with doing this. Ah! See, basically that's kind of what I wanted to do that, but let me see. Maybe we can run up to it. No, we can't. Oh, physics. See, we could put it on the ground and that wouldn't be a problem, but then, you know, getting across is more of a problem. Okay, well, it was a fun idea. Let's go ahead and set this up the way we had initially planned and just go from there. Or we shall be here for way too long. Okay. So we go here. This is very much what I was looking to do. Stop there at the balloon tour in case they want to take a balloon tour. What, they double back? That's crazy. You can't have that. Just have to stop out here in the middle of nowhere. And just complete the line over here. Yeah, that is the only place where it gets a little weird. But if I go too far, like all the way around the block, then that would not be conducive to anything. Although, okay. If we sacrifice space bowling, we could put a footpath through here and have them come around this way. I know how much space bowling means to everyone. Where else can one bull in space after all? But tourism. And then we can also do something cool with this little patch of land that we hadn't done. That is a very... okay, wait a minute. I feel as though it might be a touch irresponsible to, let's fix that, shall we? That's... yeah, that... no. We're gonna do a path from the same area, but dear Lord, no. What is happening? Lesson for your citizens in gravity. I mean, it's important to learn these things. It's important to understand the impact of gravity on us as a people, but still, it's a bit much. I mean, isn't that the point of gravity? Kind of. And yet, okay, that might be a little safer. There. That's better. That seems slightly less dangerous. Yeah, I know. That's some serious trolling going on there. Now that said, I mean, I feel like we could develop this out into a nice little area, park-like thing or something. But you know, we'll figure that out. For now, I shall just put down trees. A cluster of massive, massive trees. There. Use everywhere. Tourism. Water slide right into traffic. Yep, that's the plan. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so we're gonna pull it across the street. I'm trying to pull it across the street. There we go. That's what I wanted. There. That's closer to what I wanted anyway. This is a very strange walking tour. Wait, where's Walking Tour 3? Ah, apparently I have overlapped. Let us not do that. Let's delete that and figure out what we're doing. Okay. Okay, tell you what, let's just delete that one as well and start that one over. Walking Tour number 1 has 3 stops. It is very small. Walking Tour number 2, on the other hand, ranges quite a ways. Okay. So, we'll try that again. I'll come in again. The only other odd thing I can think to do with this is to make it so that they pass the stadium on this side, which is tricky. It also means this bridge is completely useless for my purposes, for this anyway, which is fine. I can make people cross streets. That said, though, just in the interest of that, I think what I'm going to do is just build a little footpath, just to make it a little faster getting from place to place. Build a little footpath directly from over here to over here, so we can just do that. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So come up through here, turn here, and then head across and do that. Okay. Good. Let's try that again. Okay. And then suddenly he thinks about changing the entire direction of everything. Just to get the marina in. That's a bit more walking, though. More streets to cross. It's a lot to deal with. Okay, we'll give that a try. The neat thing is you can actually go into the little parks with this, and it's very cool. I'm just going to use that bridge after all. Okay. Hopefully that's not too long a walking tour. And I just felt the desperate need to get that, to make them see the boat museum. We paid for that boat museum, darn it! Alright, let's go ahead and put one over in the in the park here, finally. This one's going to be real simple. Famous last words. We come to this lookout point, and over here. And we're not going to hit everything. We gotta stop by the rock. That's very important. You will visit this lean-to. And this observation tower. And we head back there. Oh, yeah, we stopped by both towers. Okay, good. Hopefully that'll be decent. Won't wear them out too much. Alright, so we've got some walking tours. That will hopefully be kind of what we want. I fear for the bus tour. Are the walking tours actually happening, or are they? I mean, they're using the footpaths, so that's something. Let me actually look at something. Oh, crap. No! I have failed. Okay, never mind. We're back. I don't want to see people taking the tours, but it probably would require a greater volume of being able to look at things than I currently possess. I've never actually watched activity in one of these monorail stations. It's pretty cool. People on either platform getting onto and off of them. That's awesome. Preparing for that. Okay. So we have a little bit of tourism going on. We have no tours visiting the Statue of Wealth. None. None. We could create a little loop over like this, if we want to do that. That wouldn't be terrible. Famous last words. Let's take a look. So let's say we have a tour that goes through here. Ah! Hawthorne Hill has reached level 4. Excellent. Excellent. Now we can have fishing cabins, which is redundant because I have nowhere to fish. In there. Let's dump a bunch of water in there. Let's create a pond. And a couple of hunting cabins, which we have to think about. Are they just called hunting cabins, or am I going to actually have people out there trying to hunt animals? Because that's something I don't know if I want to deal with or not. Maybe. We'll see. I have to see how that looks. So, like, there's a little park here. Stop by whatever that building is, but it seems important. Stop in front of that building. Let me just go back there. Unless we want to stop them off at the subway. Maybe not. Just complete the line. It's probably easiest. Okay. That's another tour. Interesting. Okay. So we've done our tour lines. I don't think I want to worry about any more of them. Failure! The fancy boutique has failed. The other fancy boutique has also failed. No longer nearly as fancy. Homes of tomorrow today. The mayor is supporting smart homes, bringing the city to the forefront of technical development. Yes. So, what do we want to do here? Let me see. For these new homes that we've just built, let me check on a few things. They've got a certain degree. Yeah, education starts to peter out a little bit in that direction. But I think I have an idea for that. No libraries in this area. What? I only have to knock down a few buildings if I want a library right here. The libraries are... Unfortunately, they take up a good deal of space and don't cover nearly as much as we might like. Could sacrifice buildings for this library. Yes. It's only a few buildings. It's fine. The libraries are more important. And in fact, I can also build a grand library, which I have to figure out where I want to put that. Maybe in this weird neighborhood up here. Let me look at those unique buildings. There's still too many unique buildings I want to throw down that I haven't been able to yet. Semiconductor plant. Space shuttle launch site, I mean, come on. Relatively minimal noise pollution as well, for some reason. There's a Theater of Wonders. There's so many things I could plonk down. Just don't know what to do with myself. I keep meaning to put a space shuttle launch site like somewhere out here. Just for the sake of having a space shuttle launch site. Maybe right by the cemetery. That'd be the perfect spot for it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to turn off day and night, actually, so that I can build more housing here, because I feel the need to build more housing here. Something's got to go out here. And, my thought was more sort of suburbia. As we have the need for it. Shall I at last open up more farmland? Also, yes, perhaps let's do that. Let's turn off day and night. There, that's better. I can see now. Okay, medium demand. That will open up a little bit. Okay, what do we want to open up? Do-do-do. How shall we handle this? We could just open up along here and have that done. You know, we still haven't hit the main areas yet. We have so much space for farmland. Alright, I'm going to do this. We'll just see how much that brings that down, and then we'll reconnoiter on it. It's funny because we have all of these unique buildings now, and I don't know where I want to put everything. Cathedral of Plenitude. That ziggurat, we've been meaning to plonk a ziggurat down for a while now. But it does carry with it some noise pollution. How big is the ziggurat? Just have it hang out around here somewhere. It's a good question because it's like, okay, how much do we want in the way of tourist attractions, and where do we want to put them, and how do we handle all this? There's so much. There's so much. There's too much. Already, my brain cannot handle it. Okay. I've got a grand library hanging out somewhere. I didn't even see where that was in my menu, but let's for now, let us merely look at these and think about it. I think we can build some streets out this way to do our suburbia type thing. That could work. Yeah, okay. So, more bicycle paths, or roads with bicycle lanes. And what I'm looking at doing is building out in this direction. How big a thing do we want? That's, I guess, the question, right? We're gonna have a thing that ultimately connects there. Not like at that angle, I'm gonna do it differently, but, I mean, I could just do this thing where it's all around. I don't necessarily have to do a grid, but I could. What do we want? What do we want? I have no idea. Here we go. I have no idea what this is going to be. I'm just doing it for right now, and then we'll figure it out. I need to move this. Just a little bit more that way. Okay. So I built this thing. I have no idea what I want out of it. Maybe that's where I put the cathedral and everything. This strange area that I just pack with all the stuff and it becomes Vegas. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want. Well, let's look back to our needs. We need housing and we need commercial. So this is probably primarily going to be housing. Maybe some low-density commercial. Not sure what this neighborhood will be that we are building now. It is a strange thing. I don't want to leave that area sort of alone, but because, you know, I don't want people to die. I could draw another road from here. Just, you know, for that. So have it connect there. I am really not sure what I'm doing with this. Why am I here? Have I purpose? Just building a bunch of roads with bicycle lanes. That's all I'm aware of that I'm doing right now. I am completely uncertain. We could build another park out here, I guess, if I really desperately wanted to. Or over here. Plot some unique buildings I haven't used yet. I mean, I could do that. The thing about that is, though, that I have to be careful. Okay, all right. Well, it's just there's a traffic concern, right? Because I get it too heavily trafficked, and people are all over the place. I get this weird sort of old town thing going, though. Maybe I should make this more walkable. That's a thought. Okay, let's do a thing. So we wanted a ziggurat. Someone wanted a ziggurat. We're going to get our ziggurat. But, okay, so here's the thought. So, like, we'll do all the residential over on the left side here, and we'll do all of the sort of weird touristy stuff on the right-hand side, and we'll see how that goes. Second space bowling. Is that too ambitious? It's very ambitious. I want to make sure I don't zone anything too terribly close here. And actually, I may throw down some trees even just to see if they help soak up what is there. Much tree. Please avoid this dead forest. There's still like a wave of it out here. Don't know how much they're actually going to absorb. Actually see them absorbing the that's cool. All right. Yeah, this is our recycling center that we've got there. I'm just trying to sort of delineate a space around it where not to build. Okay. So you put the weird tourist traps over on this side. And we can go sort of within those with a more natural theme. We could use that. There are a few things we could throw down there. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to get some ideas here. We want a ziggurat. It's very important that we have a ziggurat. We want to make sure that its burden of noise is not too terrible. We've got some slope issues out here, so that might be you know, we gotta be careful. Let me actually also see what else we have before I just throw the ziggurat down. Observation tower. Okay, okay. I'm seeing some things. What we can do. Increases the effect radius of all parks and plazas by 10% also. There's the Grand Library. That is the thing we could put here. I'm wondering if we should make, however, another sort of set of... There will not be much room if I do that. I was thinking about making another set of roads inside there just so that there's... to help create space for everything else. Might be possible. We'll see. Road tolls. No. Not what we were looking for. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's so many freaking things here. Too many things. Oh, the Central Park is too big. I was thinking about throwing that down, but it is too big! That is where the ziggurat shall be. And we shall place it across from the Grand Library. Because of course we shall. I feel like the observation tower we want to put somewhere else, actually. So I won't do that. But, strange tourist trap buildings that I just want desperately to have here. So many buildings. Then we have the Cathedral of Plenitude, which I'm considering. Which I could just throw down there. Why not? And the Theater of Wonders, unfortunately, I shall have to place elsewhere. Although it would have been... The Theater of Wonders would have been good to put sort of near this district. So it's a good question. I mean, I could just put it right there. Because of course I can. Alright, there we go. We now have this very strange, possibly tacky district, I'm not sure. Any other weird, unique buildings I want to put down there? I just want to cluster all of my unique buildings in one area. Too bad I couldn't put the Central Park down, but that's okay. When do we get this arch? I have to, no, that's a business park. Never mind. There's an archway we get at some point. So that's an old market street. Oh, I didn't realize we qualified for that. Increases tax income by 5% of the neighborhoods. We have Colossal Order offices. How big is this? Fairly big. I don't think we could, it would look very weird considering the aesthetic of everything else that we have going on, so maybe not right here. What am I doing? Anything else there we didn't throw down? Fountain of Life and Death. Oh, we've got to have that. Yeah. Okay. I will definitely put that down in a moment. I just want to make sure. The City Arch. That's the City Arch. Which increased the tourist capacity of roads. Bird and Bee Haven. Put the Bird and Bee Haven down. 'Cause, 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 Next to the cathedral across from the ziggurat. But for the Fountain of Life and Death. Let me see what I have space for. I kind of wanted to put the bird and bee haven up by the zoo things, but I don't know if there's really a... I'd have to put it like there. That's not terrible, actually. Stand by. Because I kind of wanted to put all the animal stuff in similar areas, right? Like, I can't move this. I don't think I can move the blimp depot because, yeah, because that's connected to that, and that would probably cause issues. Also, actually, I do not want to put the bird and bee haven right there, now that I'm thinking about it. Because there's a recycling center right there. And I mean, look at that. That is why I put the blimp depot right there. I wonder. For the fountain, yeah. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do that. Let me see. This is a small park with dying trees that we may no longer need to have right here. Because I'm pretty sure the electricity... I just threw it down there to conduct electricity. Let me look at something. I can move it a tiny bit to the left if I really wanted to. So, like... That I just put for the sake of having it there, really. I could put the fountain over here. But yeah, part of my thought with this is that I want to move it a little further out. So like having it like back there, you know. Wait a minute. That might work. Okay. Just as a way to get it away from everything else that I've been looking at throwing down over here. Okay. So I need to let that untoxicify. Even the pharaohs of ancient Egypt didn't have pyramids as friendly as it, yeah. We suddenly have a bunch of things. Many attractions way out here. In the middle of who knows where. And they need water, but we'll get to that in a second. Yeah, since I'm going to try to... So there, I'm going to go ahead and throw some trees down over here just to try to soak up the this pollution. hopefully make that happen a little faster. And then I will move things around and do more with this area. Okay. Okay. And right now, I threw the bird and bee haven down, so it's there right now, but we can move it later. All right. Yes, the fountain. Do I want to put a city arch down? I do. I'm just not entirely sure where I would put it. It would go over a road. And generate a certain degree of noise. What would be the best spot for it, I wonder? Like right there? Guess I can move it. Brand new city arch. That's not bad. Okay. So I wanted to throw it out here somewhere. Okay. Fountain of Life and Death. Perfect. Because I wanted to put it there. I know that fits in perfectly. Assuming I can make that work. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's get them some water. Let me actually also start building in the roads over here that I wanted to build in. Lest I forget. So, it's going to be largely residential over this way. And I don't have anything over there yet. Maybe soon. Okay, we can do the thing where I'm not trying to be too terribly ambitious and just do that. There's a reason I'm not actually connecting everything up here. Is there? Why, yes. Yes, there is. We do that. In fact. This is more suburbia. Okay. So we're going to start... this area through here, I think. Oh, hang on. Now, I want to create a line so that they can actually get, like, power. That might help. And then we'll start them moving out that way, and then we will start them moving out that way, then we'll figure it out from there. Oh yes, water. You would like water. I shall provide you water. For the pipes to connect up with each other. Alright. See how that goes. Pour in there. There we go, the life and death part. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Oh yeah, we got some upgrades recently to while that's cooking. We got some park upgrades, did we not? What a great city! Isn't it though? Isn't it? What more did we get for the nature reserve? New buildings. So let's see, we have that, we have... Oh yes, these hunting cabins. A small cabin that can accommodate a small group of hunters or hikers. A small cabin can do a group of hunters or hikers. I mean, I'm fine with having cabins as long as it's more of the hiking than the hunting. As far as, you know, just this park goes, right? This is a nature reserve, for goodness sake. Let's see what size this is. Ah! Well, we hit Capital City. Whilst I was trying to throw a building down. Let's hope I remember to throw the building down after I finish looking at this. We can get another square. Ship! New service. By building specialized harbors, you can transport passengers or cargo with ships into and out of your city. Maybe if the river goes somewhere. So I can build a harbor. Outside connections for passengers to the city by sea. Tourists arrive to the city and leave it via the harbor. Place the harbor on a seaside location where a harbor route is available. See, we don't have sea access, so I don't know if that's going to happen. Cargo harbor. That sounds awesome. Unfortunately, that's something I can really do. Eco water treatment plant. That's going to be good. The best water treatment plant there is, the eco water treatment plant, needs to be connected with pipes to your city's water system. It purifies the sewage, making it very clean and ready to be let back into a body of water. Good. Yes. We have no access to any pools of water. You go there. I'll tend to the brand new hunting cabin. City's expanding once again. I'm becoming a metropolis. All right. We have a little cabin. I like the designs of the cabins. We keep getting the most attractive city award. This pleases me, but at the same time, we keep getting it over and over again. The wee cabins. Oh, you're expanding your Mars colony right now? Excellent. Let's see where we are with this. Okay, houses are being built here. Good. You know what I should do, though, is I should actually... Before I... Forgot to do something. Gotta actually paint this as a district. So those houses might be coming down immediately, for all I know. Because of the requirements I'm going to put in place. Okay. We'll have the division here at this line, at the road here. Wait, which thing to... Oh, what building do I need to tear down? Rivoli! Ah. Restaurant Rivoli. Above ground. There we go. Okay. So, Willow Heights. Few things. Let me see here. We're encouraging biking, because of course we are. Okay, we're going to go electric cars for that area. We will filter industrial waste. I know we don't have any industrial buildings there, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let me figure out which thing I'm doing here. Heavy traffic ban. High-tech housings. That's what it is. That's what I wanted. That's why those homes might disappear in a second. Okay. Just need to see if those houses start vanishing. This is going to be a little weird because it's like it's going to be a tourist area, but at the same time it's going to be a little bit low density, where it's like out in a place where people live. It is odd. Okay, let me see here. I am probably going to want to try and wrap up soon, but let me go ahead and plan for more housing here. Let me see. Just kind of want to be careful about how much of this I do at once, but we'll fill up that much, and we'll see how that goes. All right. We have a ziggurat. Also, the Bird and Bee Haven looks cool. There are lovely birds. So I do want to move that up here very soon. Once we have figured out the pollution situation. Which is slowly getting better. And worse over here, but that's a different matter. Very slowly shifting. And I kind of want that gone before I build a zoo on out here. That's it. Okay, yeah, housing needs are way down again, which is good. Commercial zone. Tricky. I forgot to build out the water here. There. That's better. I can do a pocket of commercial up here. Local businesses have become a political agenda for the mayor in the public... What? In the public forum. Shop owners are expecting a boost in sales. Small business boost. Are they? Are they? The best trees are brushed to soak up polluted areas? I have no idea. I don't know if it makes a difference what tree you use. So like down here, what was I using down here? Yews. I was putting in yew trees down here, and this did pretty well. As you can sort of see, these trees are just going to continue to have to deal with it because the recycling center's right there. So it doesn't, you know, if you don't move the building, it doesn't go away. These, I think a bunch of these are beeches. And I think I threw in, you know, green tree number 1 or something. Possibly. If I recall correctly. I'm not sure. But one never knows. Are people taking the tour? People are hanging out. That's something. I'm not sure how I would do bus tours. I mean, this is an area you could do a bus tour of, except these are... You don't want to because these are very narrow streets. There's so much here. A formidable library. Look at it. Oh, did we win something? Did we win another game? Did we? Did we? I think we did. Okay, good. Good! You must redeem yourself. You must redeem yourselves. Our record has been marred. Club de la Creme. Unfortunately, did not work out for it. The Octa Hotel has just gone under. That's very sad. Okay, let me see. What else? Oh yeah, that's right, commercial. I will plonk down a little bit of commercial. Like low density commercial. Over here. I don't want to do too much of it. We'll do that over here as well. And I guess we'll put it in here because I don't think anything else will fit in there. Just don't want to. I don't want to hit the traffic, make the traffic too dense when it comes to that. I can understand the desire for it. Do I want to make another commercial district of some kind? I don't know. I just don't know. However, I can free up more farmland. Let's do the rest of these. A bit more to play with. Lady Tessier Ashpool starts construction of a space station. Ooh. You gotta worry about opening up too much farmland at once. I as a lesson I learned. Okay. Yeah, we could build a thing out here and have the space shuttle launch site be part of it. If we really want to. I just want to put the space shuttle launch site down. Is that too much to ask? Possibly. I would like to put it somewhere that almost makes sense. Okay. Sure. It actually almost makes sense here. The more I think about it, because, yeah. So we put it there, then that's close to some houses, but it's not too big a deal. Okay. Okay, sure. Our city's new attraction will make great postcards. We now have a space shuttle launch site. You know you're allowed to have that alligator in urban neighborhoods? No. Skyliner. Oh, there that is. We hope the farms nearby enjoy that. It's a new tourist site. And people up there need water, apparently. Whoa, okay, what's happening with the water situation? Ah, okay. We're getting close to capacity. I mean, there's a space shuttle there and everything. I'm sure that they launched there from there. Do. More water. Okay. We get more water. Let's see. So we can add more water there. See what happens. There, okay. So that upped our capacity tremendously. That's good. We do, however, need to take care of our sewage production, which is a further situation here. Yeah, there is now a space shuttle launcher, just so you're aware. Yeah. Yeah, for anyone just joining us, we decided suddenly, because I always kind of wanted to put it out near the farmland, so this is where it is now. This is our space shuttle launch site. Isn't it delightful? I don't know if they're actually going to launch anything from it, but it makes a decent tourist area. Decent thing for tourism. I think the nearest trying to think of the nearest line that takes it, that goes anywhere near there. I mean, is just the is this, and then the bus lines stop there. So nothing that directly stops at the space shuttle launch site, but you know, they can walk there. That's not that far. I mean, I think we're risking enough just putting it on a street you can access by car. Oh, that gem's going down. Alright, what am I doing? Oh yeah. Oh, we need more houses. Also, we need to fix the sewage situation before we do anything else. Okay. So, let's look at these. Drain capacity is 160,000 per week for those that are already there. Let's see. Now, this is an eco water treatment plant. So the one we have there, the water treatment plant, does 85% of the pollution in sewage. This one just makes it very clean, it says, so I'm presuming that's better. This is the same capacity, same drainage capacity. So, I mean, I can put it right there. No, you can't. I can put it there. And connect it up. My thought, however, also, while we're here, is to replace these. I'm going to save the game first, just in case something terrible happens. Anytime I'm about to delete something important, I'm like, do I want to do that? Let me actually have this up while I'm doing this. How did that happen? Alright, well, I guess that's going there then. Simple enough. Let me see if I can do the same over here. The only viable choice, it says. Okay. Sewage draining capacity briefly is at 0. There we go. And is now up to 640. Okay, great. And that's where we needed it. Alright. There we go. And I'll take a look at the pollution situation over here. Oh yes, that's considerably better. Alright, very good, very good. And we need more housing again. Which is fine, that's why I built all of these streets. So that should start filling up fairly soon. Signed a solar eclipse this summer in the North Pole. Okay. We'll see kind of how they're doing. Also, I need to reserve space for the, you know, the sort of city buildings that they're going to need. Because they cannot live in a vacuum here. I've got to... They need facilities. You just work at my city for an hour or so and fix it. I have no idea what I'm doing. I want to make that absolutely clear. I have no clue what I am doing. But we need a hospital. Okay, elder care. Remember to have a look at the newly unlocked building. Harbor. Yes, thank you. I don't think the harbor is a thing I can plonk down anywhere, but sure. Public transport hubs. Multi-platform end station. What the on to now? Cargo harbor. Okay, yes, that's under ships. Okay, I gotcha. An end-of-line train station. Train station. Ferry and bus exchange stop, which I wanted to build one, but we never really got around to it. Monorail bus hub. Ooh. Metro monorail train hub. Okay. Various things that you can connect together, which is awesome. But we'll have to figure that out. New piece of land available for purchase. Yes, I know. Easily switch between two transport types. What does this even look like? Okay. So if I had it down like... Oh, it's its own street. I see. It's got its own street on it. Metro monorail train hub. Ferry and bus exchange stop, which is nice. Multi-platform train station. Multi-platform end station. End-of-line train station with 12 platforms. Each platform can have separate tracks connected. Allows passengers to change lines at ease. Which is nice, but I don't have any trains yet. We'll have trains soon. Ship. Okay. Harbor. This is not a thing I think I can place anywhere, but I'm going to go ahead and look. See, yeah. Because the ocean is like... If the ocean is that way... Yeah, there is nowhere on this map I can put this. So we can't do that. We can't do the cargo harbor. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Ferry depot. Ferry stop. Ferry. Yeah, we've got to... We're fine with the ferries being the way they are right now. There's only so much we need to do with the ferries. Bowling alley has come undone. You must part for the day and do life things. Have a good one. Enjoy the shuttle into space. Yes, thank you. I fully intend to. When? When will it launch? When will it launch? We shall never know. I don't think it ever does launch. I think it just sort of pretends to for a while. I mean, something's happening. I never actually see it launch, I don't think. Maybe it will. Maybe it'll take me by surprise. But in any case... What did I want to do over here? I'm not sure. Was it over here even? I can't remember. Oh yes! Stuff that I need for this neighborhood, for goodness sake. We need elder care, child care, and death care. Sports hall, gymnasium, community pool, yoga garden. We may plonk that down at some point, but first, elder care. Let's see. For people living here, city limit problem. So I can do that. And it'll be okay. Not brilliant, but okay. That's the problem with having such a compact area. It's like, where do you put this stuff? That's the only spot I can put it. Alright. Childcare. Okay, that's better. That'll go there. Cemetery. Crematorium. Better just plonk the crematorium there, right next to the child care center. That'd be awesome. Or have it across from the elder care place, so that, you know, it's not as far a trip. Oh, God. Yeah, sure. They'll be right next to the crematorium. Sure. Right across from the school. Of course we'll do that. Fire! Okay. I clicked on the fire department, and I have this lovely assortment of rainbows among the trees, and it's, I don't know what it means, but it is delightful. Very cool. I fear it means that, yeah, fire hazard increases the further in here you get, but, still. Alright, so we have firehouse versus fire station. Plonk a firehouse right here so that, just in case. Because I just realized that there's a hazard that might be involved with some of this. That'd be really weird to just put a fire station out in the middle of nowhere. But not the worst thing you could do. So for this neighborhood, once again, refocusing. Just making sure we're good for... And yeah, I think we're good for it everywhere else, pretty much. So we can afford to have just a firehouse instead of a fire station, if we want it just like out here. So that way it can keep places from burning. Always a help for that. Let's see, Polizei. Yeah, we don't need a full headquarters. Just throw that down. Unless we just want to put down another intelligence agency, that'd be fine, right? Spies. Alright, before we do education, before I forget, you know what? I am gonna throw a firehouse out here. For no apparent reason other than that, they will need to be able to, it's kind of a, if anything catches on fire out here, I just saw those trees and I'm like, it's pretty, but at the same time, a bit of a hazard situation. A little strange having them way out there, but it's okay. I will connect them up to this just so that they have power. There. I'll make that a little easier. So that way, you know, I'll take care of, you know, if any of these trees burst into flame, hopefully. Not that I'm hopeful the trees will burst into flame. I'm hopeful that it will not. Yeah, you get one. You take my meaning. Okay, schools. Alright, elementary education. Versus the community school. Let's see. How big is the community school versus how big is the school? The school is a little smaller, so we might go ahead and do that. And also, unfortunately, it's a question of space. We could put it out over here. Yeah, I can see that working. Kind of take up the slack for the other areas. There, just so that they have enough. Alright, high school. That's going to be rougher. Institute of Creative Arts is the alternative to the high school. Let me see how big that is versus how big the high school is. It's all about space at this point. I can almost hit everywhere we need. Yeah, okay, fine. And, then university. So the university is that big. The Modern Technology Institute is way bigger, so again, university. This may be an unassailable task. Wait. For a brief moment, we saw it. Ah, yes, if we put it in a polluted area, then it'll be fine. No. Let's try something. Faculty? Will faculty do it? It might do the same job? Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, cool, cool. So that will help. Alright. It's starting to shape into something. Now we can fill up the rest of it. Okay. Are we happy? Okay. This is an interesting sort of part of town. One thing I do want to go back and check on, though. Where are we here? Yeah, I'm going to need to stop soon. No! But I must. But I don't want to stop. You have to stop. The comedy club folds. It's not funny. Alright. Ah, okay. I think we're good on pollution over here now. Excellent. Okay. I can now do this terribly risky thing that I wanted to do. I'm going to go ahead and just save over what I last saved. Because I'm going to try to move this building over here. Now, in theory, now that shouldn't be too terrible for the route, but, of course, I need to see if the route has moved as a result of that, or if I need to do something. I do. Okay. Let me look at the air transport. There we go. The blimp line. Or rather, the blimp pathway. Need to adjust the blimp pathway. I mean, I can just do that. That's probably the easiest way to handle it. Instead of building a new pathway. Now. Let's see if I can do this thing that I intended in the first place. Just to move that up here. Yes. I'll have all the animal stuff in the same place. Yeah, yes, there was, well, I don't know that that anything happened in space in and of itself. But we do have, for those of you just joining us, we have a launch site. So, you know, that's a thing that might happen. Fairly soon. Now I've got this empty space that I can put other stuff in. That's more important than the adulting I was doing. Yeah, sometimes, you know. So I can either zone this as commercial, or I can just plonk down another building. Another unique building. I don't want to put too much of the tech buildings over in this particular neighborhood, which is what a lot of these are. Ericovango. It's like just architecture, I guess. Architectural feat of some kind. Which gives us a lot of entertainment. Wait, what did they say? World's largest solar power plant opened. Operators hoping for sunny weather. Yep. Does this open the beam microwave power plant? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it opens. I'll have to figure it out. So many possibilities. So many! Got this freaking observation tower that I think if I was to put down an observation tower, I would actually put it somewhere else. More central. Because it's got a fair amount of noise pollution. I want to make sure I put it in a district that can handle a heavy amount of noise pollution. I'll just plonk it right down there. Oh dear. The boat museum would appear to be on fire. That's not good. We have fire coverage? We do. It's over here. Okay, they're here. So please put the fire out. Okay, it's back to operating normally. Yeah, you know, sometimes the that which is on water must burst into flames. It is the only way to balance the elements, you see. We put this strange observation tower way up here, so we can see from one side of the city. all of this stuff. Let's look at the other things before I resort to the observation tower. Alright, alright. I know, business is failing. Place is getting abandoned. Alright. The bus kept getting in the fire crew's way. There's no escape. All these places don't have enough education for what they're doing. Did I put high density in here? How did I zone this? I zoned it low density. But this is still a new neighborhood, so can't quite support a commercial zone like that just yet. I would guess. Colossal Order. I'm not putting them there. This was nice. This is more in theme, but unfortunately way too freaking big. The old Market Street. Smell a car chase coming in. There could be. Yeah, that's everything. That's like everything except the freaking observation tower. Maybe if I was did it more like over here, then I could. It would absolutely disturb the road, and that would be perfect. Just perfect. It'd be interesting to put it by the highway. I think it would look interesting by the highway. I know it's near an area of pollution, but I think it looks good there. Do I want to specialize in something commercially in this zone? Because, I mean, tourism would be one possibility. Leisure would be a possibility. Organic and local produce. Non-commercial. I don't really have anything I want to specifically make them do there. It is a conundrum. As I'm putting the commercial there, but not enough skilled workers. It's going to take time. I suppose if I want to add a new commercial zone somewhere, it should be somewhere that everyone's had time to become educated. And that's not here. That's more like over here-ish. I mean, we really don't have a massive education. It's gonna take a while. We're covered for those areas, but it's gonna take a while to actually get university level folks all in there, right? It's tax time. Citywide line of sight data network. That would be nice. So I mean, like, where to put it, right? Throw some down over here. I love doing that to the traffic. Might help it a little bit. I'm just gonna leave that barren. Leave it bare for now. We'll figure out what I want to do with it later. Okay. I have to get going, but I will start doing one other thing real quick. Because of course I will. Let me actually look at this pavilion, see where we are. Getting pretty close to... Getting closer to the next level. It is currently level 2. This pavilion. That's right. We got the teacups. We put that down there. Kent Gardens is still, you know, where it is. Basically, we threw down a chessboard last time. I'm going to try to build a little zoo area back here, behind these other zoo areas. I would like to get that going, because it is the only park type we have not done yet. The zoo. So we have a zoo main gate, we have a small zoo main gate, which might actually be what we use this time. And then we'll have access to zoo buildings. I'm gonna zone this back here as park. There's not a lot. Holly Meadows. I'm going to include these things in with it. Wonder how much we can fit in here. The long and narrow zoo. This zoo is a long and narrow one. Don't think I can fit anything up this way, but we'll see. Let me unzoo this road. Okay. Now. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and absorb this side of the road real quick, just so that I can put the building in. Okay. Put the entrance in, which I'm going to put over here somewhere. Alright. Park! So zoo main gate is about that size. Small zoo main gate's about that size. This is not a huge zoo. Yeah, I'm going to use the small zoo main gate. And I think we're going to stick the entrance... Where? Interesting. Interesting. Why is the space already occupied? Because that's just a residence. I can knock that down whenever I want. some reason it's citing the road itself as a thing that I can't, it is so weird. Now you can put it here. Alright. Holly Wild Animal Park has reached level 1. The following buildings have been unlocked. Moose and Reindeer Enclosure, Zoo Side Gate, Zoo Souvenir Shop, Antelope Enclosure, Zoo Restrooms, Birdhouse, Zoo Cafe, Zoo Plaza. Okay. This is where things are going to get weird. Also, I'm not entirely sure. Do I want to just get rid of these buildings and have nothing but Blessed Zoo there? That would certainly help. Those buildings can stay. I'm not going to build down there. That would be absurd. You gotta put an enclosure. Zoo fence. I don't know how far to make this, really, because... Let me look at my zoning again. I guess we'll technically extend it out further until it's, like, up to that turn, and then that'll be it. It's a little weird. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. Okay. Oh crap! I've been silent for some time now. I wonder how long I've been silent for. I've just been nattering away to just completely ignoring this blinking light next to me that tells me my microphone is muted. Which I probably did to cough, or some such thing. But I sat in silence, without knowing it. About a minute or two. We have returned from silent theater, where you must imagine what it is that I am saying. I almost just want to go right up to the street, but I'm not going to do that. Build just along the outside of the blimp depot. Yeah, so we can do that. I think just for the sake of proper lines, I'll do that. That looks decent. Yeah, the problem with these is they still have to have roads, so I can't really... Can't put them in the zoo. Much though I would like to. I would love to have the ability to make it so that you can go back and forth. But unfortunately, that does not work. Like, the bird and bee haven is not a thing that can be placed inside the zoo, unfortunately. Because, I mean, look. It must be placed roadside. There is no escape. Even were I to build a trail. Even were I to build a trail. A zoo path, if you will. Like, say, like that, right? I could still not move it. To be there. For it would not know. Must be placed by a road. There is no way to do it. That's okay. I'm starting to hear animals, though. That's encouraging. Let me undo that. That was just an example. Okay, back to building the gate. Yeah, I may, like, only have time to do this enclosure right now. And that'll be it. I'll be a little careful here. There we go. We have our zoo wall. Interesting. Okay. I have no idea if we'll use any of this, but we're putting it there. We'll kind of see how this goes. Okay, the other stuff that we have a plaza, we have a cafe, We have a souvenir shop. We have a restrooms. We have moose and reindeer. We have birds. We have antelopes. I don't know if I'm going to be able... I'm not going to be able to put all of those things in there. I think I would like to have birds and antelopes. Let me see actually how big these buildings are, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, that's pretty small. Something like that could fit out here. Okay. It's a restroom. Souvenir shop, similarly small, could fit out here. Cafe, yes. Plaza. Plaza's a little bigger. Might actually be able to technically fit it out here next to this road. Oh, I see you can have roads inside your parks. That's something I need to figure out again about park placement. Moose and reindeer, antelopes, birds. Yeah, that's going to be way too big to put out here. But we can put some facilities and stuff, tourist stuff over here, I think. So that strikes me as reasonable. Let me go ahead and put our... Actually, how do I want to do this? Put birds sort of near the birds, and we'll put... Yes. Other things near other things. So the birdhouse is going to go somewhere like here. And we will we'll spin that however we need to spin it. Okay. And then we're going to have antelopes, I think, here. How to conserve space. Moose and reindeer, it's going to take up too much. I don't think we're going to be able to do moose and reindeer. If we did, that would be like maybe out here at this corner. Gotta be careful. I feel like this is going to be a situation where I've got to throw the thing down first and okay, it's going to have to go past the road's going to need to go past... Okay, I see where the road's going to need to go. Alright. I went ahead and put in moose and reindeer anyway. Birds. Birds and antelopes. Antelopes and birds. The antelopes shall be here. The birds shall be here. Yeah. It's the best place I can put them. There. Okay. This at least tells me where I can put the paths. And the trouble is when we get the ability to have more animals, I gotta figure out how I want to handle that. I can always demolish some of these and put others in their place, I suppose. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I see. It's got its own sort of road situation here that we connect it up to. I see. I see. Okay. I understand. Alright. Let me go ahead and create our path. We're going to create one path that goes there. Another that heads out like that. That might be... we'll fix that as need be. Still not considered connected there. This is going to be a little tricky here. There, okay. Kind of sussed ways in there. Okay, that's now connected to everything. You don't need that. So it's a little much, but it's okay. We're okay for now. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll figure that out later. Okay, so other things. Other things we want to throw down here. Let's see. Park buildings. A zoo plaza. I mean, we could fit down here if we really want to. Nice little plaza where people can meet and relax. Or I could put it here. Just put it there. Says he's just trying to move, trying to save space. Actually, if we put it over here, that makes sense. It's kind of a near the entrance thing. We'll put it there for now, and then we'll move it if need be. Cafe, souvenir shop, restrooms. Animals. Okay. A lot of animal buildings that we're going to end up with. Eventually, if this does well. Souvenir shop. Restrooms. You can just put them way down there out of spite. I'll put the restrooms here for now, and then that'll do for now. And you may want to decorate it with props, benches, signs. And I can barely see. Table sets, of which we'll put a few out here. And near the restaurant. Ground tiles, which I'm not sure what they do. Street light. Let me go ahead and put a sign out here. Yeah, this looks cool. And, throw down some benches. Perhaps. Tiny benches. Okay. Just another sign or two. And that's, I think, actually everything. We're okay for electricity. I don't know how much water we need. Oh, real zoo in our city. Zoo main gate, yeah. And there it is. We have a zoo. Another way to get into the zoo. Yes, that's right. Ah, they need water. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and fix that. Let me just make sure this whole thing is covered. Because, who knows where I'm going to put things. There. A moose once with my sister at a moose enclosure. Ha ha ha. Okay, there we go. Antelope enclosure. How does one enclose one's antelopes? I mean, truly. Chirpy, is that you? Did you get your own house? Let's see. The Holly Wild Animal Park. Can I move this? This is not in a good spot. Okay. Price get-ins $10. Sure, why not? Gators! Look at them! Alligator mascots. I love it. Oh, hey! Antelopes! Those antelopes? Is that the moose enclosure? Those are not antelopes at all. Reindeer. Moose! This is the moose and reindeer enclosure. I don't know what I'm seeing. These animals are all very tiny. Moose. Reindeer. I'm sure they're enjoying the rain. All of them. Here are the antelopes. Awesome. Yay! Right next to these other animals. Birds and then more birds. Many, many birds. We have Chirper mascot and alligator. We have a lot of mascots running around in our zoo here. Very cool. I love it. The zoo is getting visitors. This is good. This is very good. Excellent. I think I just saw that Chirpy's doing that. Somersaults. Yep, there they are. There they are. Wow. Okay. New energy meters and okay. Oh, there was someone on his bike. Okay, I was like, what is that? Someone riding a horse up there? No, that's a bike. Cool. We're getting visitors. There's people hanging out in the plaza. Excellent. Okay. Very nice. We have achieved zoo. But once again, we have a high demand. Now we have a high demand for residential zone and medium demand for business and all that. And so we shall once again turn our attention to that. I think next time. For I apparently have to do the whole lunch thing. That's like a thing humans do. I gotta get ready for other crap, so actually I gotta go. You go ahead and knock these out. No, not the pasta restaurant. Alright. Okie doke. Very cool. I will do a quick pass with the camera. Apparently a farm is on fire. That's slightly disturbing. Very cool. This seems to be working out in some fashion. Very neat. All right. Okay. So, that said, let me do something real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and I will save the game in a moment. Ah, yeah, buildings are already starting to get abandoned out here because they started having commercial areas that needed workers that could not be supported by this new other area. Ah, sadness. Well, we'll get to it. Okay. This is Lake Valley 57. It's the city's promo video. Yes, that's happening here. Yeah, sure. In fact, we'll do that for our background here. You see, did I rig this so that I could do that? I did not. That's all right. I can do that for next time. I forgot about that. There was a thing. I suppose I could do it pretty easily if I wanted to. I could. This, I'm going to do a little trick as I am departing, which may or may not be helpful. There we go. All right. Okay. That'll do nicely. Okay. Well, that's that. I'm just going to go out over this over these panning vistas. So thank you all very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I have way too much fun with this game, which is why I always go over the amount of time I actually have whenever I play it. There will of course be more of this. I'll probably spontaneously have to do this sometime over the next few days once again. But in the meantime, what's happening? So on this channel, tonight, we are returning to Untitled Space Game. This is our Scum and Villainy campaign. That's happening in a few hours. So that will be fun. On Fridays, generally, I play Torment, Tides of Numenera, so we'll be looking for that soon. I may try to throw in somewhere around the weekend. I may try to do more Planet Coaster, maybe, or I may wait another week. I don't know. That one's still sporadic. Hasn't landed on a specific day yet. But Saturday night, we have Invisible Sun coming back, which is kind of remarkable. It's been a while. So I'm very much looking forward to getting back into that. Oh yes, yes. It is a strange thing. The official announcement is happening tonight at the I think at the end of the of our Untitled Space game this evening. I need to remember how that game works too. It's been a while. We've had a hiatus of about 10 months, according to the various things that I've been looking at, and so we're gonna try to get toward finishing it up finally. So that I think will be fun. So that's on Saturday, let's see, as we go further into the into next week. It's been about 84 years since we last played Invisible Sun. On Tuesday, we are actually starting a very short 2 to 4 session playtest of my game Genesis Undone, which we're doing during our hiatus from Urban Shadows. We'll be basically just sort of squeezing that in and then going back to Urban Shadows soon. So we've got the playtest happening for Genesis Undone. I've done a one-shot of it on this channel before, and then discovered that it's too long a game to fit into a one-shot. So we're gonna try doing it as a multi-shot, and we'll see how that goes. It's basically a storytelling game, a GM-less storytelling game about the dawn of a fantasy civilization, being told as though it were kind of a Shakespearean tragedy. And so that's excited to get around to a longer, more proper playtest of that, and we'll see how that goes. Then that comes back around to Wednesday when we have more of this. So very much looking forward to all of that. So yes, more programming happening imminently now. So very, very excited to get that going. That I think will be about it. When I hit the end card, I'll probably send a raid over to somebody, as there are a number of people who are streaming right now that I have not figured out which one I want to throw this over to, but I'll throw it over to one of them. So either someone playing tabletop RPGs or someone playing video games. We'll see. I'll see kind of what's going on there in a second. But that will be when we hit the end card. In the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.